What's going on? It's Brian, and what I wanted to share with you is how I have effortlessly been able to grow a business on the side starting with less than $150. And I want to make this video today just to be some inspiration for you, and basically to just share with you, if you only have a little bit of money, basically how you can start with very little and grow from there. So I noticed a market in my area that has been basically untapped. There's only a few other people solely doing this business that I do here, which is window cleaning. And I noticed a lot of people doing it more with like pressure washing, but not solely focusing on the window cleaning itself. So I wanted to do one that was more tailored toward that, just because I found the need for it here where I am in Naples. And that's one of the biggest things too, is finding the need for something like here. If I was to start a lawn care company, it's just way too saturated. If I was to start a window cleaning company back where I come from in Michigan, it's way too saturated. Literally, if you look at half the window cleaning channels on YouTube, they're all from where I grew up. So it just wouldn't be viable there. But also, starting with low capital, you don't have that many businesses you can really start. But I can only speak from experience. So back in Michigan, on the side, I would do snow removal. So I literally just had a shovel and some salt that I would throw down, and that you can literally start for probably less than $50 if you really wanted to. Now that is also oversaturated, but literally I grew that effortlessly just as a thing on the side, just to make some extra money. I didn't really care for growing it as a business that much because I didn't know I was going to move down here. But for the business I chose itself, there's a couple things I already had. Now there are things that I would recommend you buy if you want to spend more money and, really have better results and stuff. But you can legit start with less than $175 and easily grow from there. And I can say I would have literally grown a lot faster if I would have gotten off my ass at first and actually, started to go out and canvas more. That was really my biggest mistake in the beginning. But how I've been able to grow effortlessly, and now I'm at the point where, just every month at the very least, I make over $300 a month. But usually it ends up being over $500 just because I have houses and stuff that, usually just come in passively for me. And the way I do this and the way you should do this too, is whatever you choose to do such a good job. You're gonna have to work hard for a little bit and actually get some clients first, but when you get those clients, do your possible best. Show them that you actually care about whatever it is you're doing for them. Show them you care about them, and they're gonna be able to literally point new customers toward you. And one thing I do is offer a referral bonus to customers that, if they think I did a good job and they're going to help me get more customers, why wouldn't I help them in return? That's my view on it. But also, like I said, you got to put in good work in order for people to actually refer you or for them to want you to do their house as well. And the reason I like doing this is because, for one, I only like canvassing at businesses. I haven't done any residential canvassing yet. And I do have probably about 10 residential clients right now, which is really helpful for the business. But that has all basically been off of word of mouth. And what I like about word of mouth is, whereas if you were going to go canvas, door knocking on people's actual houses, they don't know you, and you're going to be going in their houses, which is going to be super stressful for you, because all the person has to do is literally say, oh, this person stole something, or it's going to be super stressful for them because they're going to be like, who's this guy I don't really know walking around my house? Whereas if you have trust already built up with a friend or family member of theirs that knows you're going to do a good job, that knows you're going to be a trustworthy person, it makes it that much easier for them to call you back. Just in my experience in it, you already have trust built with that person, so you don't really have to worry about the person worrying about you, or you don't have to worry about this person screwing you over because they already know someone you do business with. So that's basically how I've been able to grow effortlessly, just on the side, and literally making $300 or whatever a month plus by default is me barely working. That's me working a few hours a month to make that money. And just imagine if you had $300 extra a month, I mean, that's literally your groceries for the entire month. depending on how expensive you eat and all that. So, and that's really effortless, but it did take work in the beginning. It took me getting out of my comfort zone and actually going to businesses, and basically walking in there and selling myself and selling my service to them. But basically what I started out with, I already had a step stool at my house. I had some towels that I would use when cleaning my car and stuff. So I already had like the microfibers in a step stool, which are a really big help. You could probably spend $40 more than what I spent and be up to $175 and get that equipment, whereas I spent $130. And basically what I did is I practiced on my house first. After I practiced on my house, I made sure I could actually do the work good and do a good job before I sold my services to others. And basically what I did after that was I spent about $100 more and ended up total spending about $130. You know, I got a couple squeegees, I got some stuff to hold the squeegees, I got like a pole and stuff, which the pole was like another $30. So that was probably one of the more expensive things, which you do really need, but you can literally go to Home Depot, get a cheap pole for like 10 or 15 bucks right now, if window cleaning is what you want to start. But I'm just speaking from experience here. These are two things, snow removal and window cleaning, that I personally have experience in starting cheap. Find out whatever it is in your area that, you know, if you have less than 500 bucks, less than 200 bucks, find what it is you can literally start with that money and work on growing it. Because literally right now, if I look back and I go, okay, I can spend 130 bucks, that's including business cards, and go out and get up to $300 a month quickly. Is that investment worth it? And it's also good because you're not like spending more than you can handle, most likely, just to be able to start a business, which a lot of people do. They buy all this equipment for stuff, but then they never end up actually going out there and canvassing and getting customers and all that, and they are out thousands of dollars just because they're too lazy to go get customers, which I was there, I know how that feels. And you basically just have to set a challenge for yourself to go out and get these customers. But basically how I've been able to grow effortlessly basically boils down to one, working hard at first, getting out of your comfort zone, and two, providing such good value for the service you're offering that people want to share you with their friends and family. They want to see your business grow, and they're happy to see your business grow because they know you take care of them. So basically that's what I wanted to share with you here today. I hope you enjoyed and gained value. If you did, comment below a market that you think is needed in your area, what you're going to do to start, and basically how this video helped you. If you enjoyed it, subscribe and like as well.